Canada's east coast sits a province where red soil meets the sea, and cliffs slowly wear away into shifting tides, reshaped each day by wind, water, and time itself. Here, long stretches of coastline unwind into quiet harbors and wide open beaches, while inland roads pass by farmland that rolls gently toward the horizon. Lighthouses stand along the edges of it all, steady against weather that changes its mind without warning. It may be the smallest province in the country, but nothing about it feels small once you're here. This is Prince Edward Island. For thousands of years, this land has been home to the Indigenous peoples, whose lives were shaped by the same tides that still define the island today. The seasons weren't just changes in weather, they were movement, rhythm, and survival. Then came waves of change. European settlements reshaped the coastline and the communities along with it. Through it all, the island kept its identity, shaped by farming communities and coastal life. And of course, there's the version of PEI the world thinks it knows. Rolling green fields, red dirt roads, and a girl named Anne who turned this quiet island into one of the most recognizable literary settings in the world. But PEI isn't just a storybook, and today we're going to explore some of it. I've got some guests returning, and we'll be diving into some fun questions and a few listener submissions from my Twitch chat and the Discord. So, let's start simple like we did last time. When someone says PEI, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I don't really know. I'm picturing like green. I don't know if I've only seen like the sign.
Toes.
Toes? Why? Well, hold on. Why toes?
No, potato.
Potato.
Oh, potato. Oh my god. It cut off and all I heard was toes.
You know what? That's even just leave it like that for the rest of the.
I'm leaving it.
No.
That's hilarious. I'm absolutely leaving that in.
Green Gables. That's another
Green
big
Gables.
thing for
Yep.
PEI.
Yep.
Ah.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of that, Anna Green Gables, overhyped, or would you say like properly hyped?
It's fine.
It's fine, I guess.
It's been a while, but it's fine, I guess.
Yeah, like did you read the books or watch the show as a kid, or?
I feel like I just started to play.
Book for school, and
Oh,
I remember the
that's
cartoon.
Yeah, like I remember the cartoon, and I did read it. I think we had to read it for an actual study in English class or something.
Yes, I mean it's a Canadian classic. Like I don't necessarily know so much that it's overhyped, as much as it's just we're so used to it. It's like Shakespeare stuff. Everyone knows Romeo and Juliet. Every Canadian knows Anne of Green Gables, and like everyone else knows Anne of Green Gables because that's like one of the big Canadian books that goes everywhere.
Yeah, that's kind of how I kind of looked at it as well. If you say Anne of Green Gables like anywhere across Canada, they're gonna know what you're talking about. And then they're gonna probably make the connection to PEI, unless they don't know. But also, are you really Canadian if you don't know? Like, I don't know.
Fair.
I'm assuming that Tally has not visited. Phil, have you visited PEI?
I have not.
Oh, you guys both haven't visited yet.
Nope. I've
no.
been to Nova
You gotta go.
Scotia and I've seen the bridge, but I haven't been to PEI.
Oh, you gotta do it. It's kind of cool because you can genuinely drive across like the whole island within a day, which is kind of awesome. It's very different than here. Inland, it's all like the rolling farmland, and it's this bright red soil because it's super iron rich.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay, that's super
and
cool.
it's so cool. Potatoes and lobster or like seafood is some of their most major things that they provide. I can't remember the word for that right now. Exports? Is that the word?
Yes.
Export. Thank you. Exports. But yeah, no, genuinely, if you get the chance to go, go. It's really nice. It's kind of It's quieter than you think it would be. I think summer is really, really popular out there where it's swarming with tourists.
I could see that, yeah.
Yeah, like it's beautiful and everywhere you go it just looks like a straight up postcard.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
can see that about
it's
you,
very it's very, very overpopulated in tourism season for sure.
Yeah, I imagine some of the other islands like Nova Scotia and Newfoundland might come across it as well.
Oh, for sure. Absolutely.
We're not there yet, so you have to wait for the other podcasts to talk about those.
Oh, sorry, yes. Little teaser, yeah.
This is Phil's podcast now. We just work here. Like...
Spoiler for the upcoming podcasts.
He's got it all planned out.
He's got it all
We'll
ready.
be talking about the rest of Canada. Maybe.
Maybe, possibly. You know.
I don't know. I also thought that maybe we could switch things up and like the rest of our time we just dedicate to like Argentina.
Just countries around the world.
Oh no.
No,
So
it's
we
now
just switch to
it's
the
now
where we've
solely
traveled.
an
Yeah.
Argentina podcast.
It's now What Lurks Argentina. Easy. Well, I guess since neither of you have been there, we'll play a little Would You Rather. So obviously I mentioned tourism season, but summer PEI or winter PEI.
Or I do not want to be anywhere near the coast when the Atlantic squalls come in.
I would agree with that.
Definitely.
I would, yep. Beach day or road trip through the farmland.
I feel like I can do that here. Definitely beach day.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I take the road trip. I like moving around. I find myself getting bored really fast at beaches.
Honestly, that's fair
nice
too.
Putting my feet in the water for like 45 minutes. Time to go.
Yeah, and plus it's like, it's not really lakes and stuff. It's just straight ocean. Something about that
correct.
freaks me out. I don't know why. I'll put my feet in it, and like I'll swim to a certain level as long as, you know, there's like a net out there or something protecting me. But other than that, nah. I'm good.
Although I bet there's a lot of good diving spots around PEI.
Yeah, there's tons of
that's a good
shipwrecks and everything, so you can totally check those out. But also lots of sharks. I'm pretty sure it's one of the areas where great whites are spotted, if I remember right. Even like Nova Scotia, New Brunswick, like all of those places, you'll find great whites near them.
Yeah, all the little guys floating out in the ocean.
Yeah. But yes, so road trip for Phil because beach, boring. Honestly, I kind of get that. And then Tally takes the beach day. I'm kind of on the fence. Because I'm kind of the same. For beach day, I might get too bored. But at the same time, sitting in the car all day also doesn't sound very fun to me.
But if you want to flip it around, I guess being in the car, you do get to see lots of things.
You do. You do get to see lots of things, which I like. You can get out of the car.
I wonder, this is another little side tangent. Would PEI have like those little like roadside quests where they're like, oh, biggest chair over here? You know what I mean? If they have a lot of tourists and stuff, they might.
They might. It's a really big tourism island. That's like one of their main things. If I remember right, I have to Google this briefly. PEI has a shellfish festival every year. Like you go in, you pay a certain price, you get a hotel, and then there's like, competitions for shucking, oysters, and like all of that kind of shit.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Genuinely, we almost went last year. But then, you know, we took another side quest in the world instead.
Fair.
One day we'll get there for it. It will be delicious, and it will be mine.
It will be mine.
We kind of did this before with the Yukon, but would you live in Charlottetown, which is its capital, or a tiny coastal town?
Oh, well, the way you worded it, tiny coastal towns seems really appealing.
I mean, I guess, like, PEI is so small, relatively speaking, like...
Yeah.
No matter where you are, you're basically only, like, an hour's drive from Charlottetown, so...
Literally. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think small town is probably fine.
That sounds
As long
awfully
as I'm
convenient.
within like close enough walking distance to go get groceries.
That's
Yeah.
kind of my thing. I feel like I would still choose the tiny coastal town.
That's a nice way to look at it, though. Like, you can get to Charlottetown from anywhere, though.
You can.
Or maybe not. Like,
Yeah. Literally, like, maybe an hour. Now,
definitely.
we all live in the tiny coastal town, okay? Is
Now,
your
can we all live in
occupation...
the same one?
Can we all live what?
Do we all live in the same one?
Negative. Oh, wait. Yeah, sure. We all live in the same town.
Oh, there we go.
So nice. We have good neighbors. Okay. Anyways.
Sorry.
While we all live in this same tiny coastal town, are you a lobster fisherman or are you a potato farmer?
I would love to say potato farmer, but my black thumb would probably come back to bite me in the ass.
I mean, I'm going to sound awful here, but I'm going with the farm just because I'd rather have the farmland than the money hole that is owning and having to look after a boat.
I would agree with that. Phil is right. The boat is absolutely a money hole. So realistically, I feel like potato farmer is the move. Like, nothing against the lobster fishermen. They work their ass off. But yeah, potato farmer is where it's going to be. Like, I do not have a green thumb, but I will make those potatoes grow. I will love those potatoes so much because, like, potatoes are one of the best foods.
I will tuck them into bed every night.
Yeah, I'll read them a bedtime story. I'll sing to them, everything. Best quality. So obviously, we've all picked the tiny coastal town. We're all potato farmers randomly on the coast. Now, if you have to go anywhere extra, are you using the ferry or the bridge for everything? For, like, driving, getting around?
I like bridges. I would take a bridge.
Yeah, I'd take the bridge just because, you'd have to worry about delays and a long ferry ride, and you could probably drive most places quicker than you could by taking the ferry.
This is fair. I feel like I would also take the bridge only for the convenience. But at the same time, I want to be that person that I could just take the ferry all the time. But if I'm a potato farmer, that's not going to happen. The next would you rather is eat nothing but seafood for the rest of your life, plus like veggies and carbs like potatoes, rice, pasta, whatever you feel like, or never eat seafood again.
Depends on what my super specific sushi is classified as seafood or not.
I would say yes.
Oh, I almost got some tonight. So, but wait, if I choose the seafood option, is that the only thing? Or I think you were saying you couldn't have sides with it.
Yeah, like you can have like potatoes or rice or pasta and like veggies, but you can't have any other type of meat for the rest of your life. It only can be seafood.
There go my chicken nuggets. All right, I will have to say no. I don't have to say my chicken nuggets.
I mean, seafood, like, how much mercury are you going to have with the seafood diet?
I knew that was coming too. Hey, there's some seafood that's lower in mercury than others.
I do.
There's not
really
a lot
like
of it,
seafood.
but
So I definitely could see myself taking that option. However, all that you know what? Screw it. I would go with the seafood only.
I'm with Phil. I think I would take the seafood only. Only because I know that I could, like, have tuna or lobster or... There's so many options. Mussels, oysters, shrimp. There's so many things that I would eat. I would basically just be pescatarian for the rest of my life. I couldn't live without seafood ever again. We're the potato farmer. We technically live in the tiny coastal town. Now, are we in a huge house more inland or tiny cottage right on the coast?
Oh, tiny cottage. That is my dream.
Fair. This is also my dream. I would go that way as well.
It would be nice, right up until you have to deal with the Atlantic winter. I would be more on the coast, just because I don't want to have like a foot of ice coating everything.
This is fair. This is also a very good point. But pretty.
We need to go along because we will not survive.
Aesthetic. I will make myself survive.
Is it an option for timeshare since I only want to be there in the summer?
Timeshares. Oh my god.
You lease out your potato farm to afford another place in Charlottetown.
I think that was the only Would You Rathers I actually had. I didn't have as many this time. Because honestly, PEI is so small that you kind of forget it's there. And I feel like that's just all of Canada. They're like, oh yeah, we have an island. Because we all just kind of forget that.
Off to the side, we have some islands.
Yeah. So out in the internet wild today, I was playing a game. One of those games that you can just co-work and you can sit in there. And usually like there's people from everywhere that'll join. It's kind of like web fishing, but it's like way more chill. So what happened was I went in, sat down, I'm like, oh yeah, what's everybody working on? And one person's like, oh yeah, I've got homework. And then the other person's like, oh yeah, I'm writing this thing for work and whatever. I'm like, oh, that's really cool. I'm like, I'm, writing episodes for the podcast. And they're like, oh, what's it about? Everything like that. And I was talking to them and I'm like, yeah, tonight's episode is, like, we're recording, is about PEI. The one person pipes up and goes, shut up. PEI mentioned. I'm from there. I was like, there's no way that the day of I run into somebody from PEI that I can actually ask questions. So that was wild. Like,
you didn't invite them to the podcast?
I was going to, and then they left, and I was like, what do I do now? I friend requested them. I was like, I'll friend request them. If I see them, I'll be like, yo, hop on the podcast. I'd love to have you as a guest. Like, I want to know more about PEI. And I feel like that it would have been so interesting.
Oh my goodness! Every time before a podcast now, you have to go out and search for them in the internet wild.
I do. I need to go out in the wild and just be like, hey, who here's from Canada? Which province are you from? Just go into all the chat rooms in one day. Easy. Okay. But I did get some really good, like, true or false questions. Okay. And I got some information that I'm going to use for future podcasts. So I'm like, this is fucking cool. Like, I'm very excited about this.
I'm ready.
All right. So don't overthink it. Go with your gut. PEI is the smallest province in Canada.
True.
I want to say true only because some of the comments you made.
Yeah, only a little bit, just a few of the comments that I made. Yeah, true, it is the smallest. Although, it is not the smallest population. Because
who's the smallest population?
Nunavut. And then PEI actually, I think, has the most dense population for how small it is. I think it was around 153,000 people live on the island.
Proportional to the square feet, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So yeah, lots of people. The entire island is only one city.
That has to be false.
I'll also say false.
Also false? Can't trick you guys. Too smart.
Couldn't get us the
smart cookies. So yes, it is false. Although you can drive across it in one day, it does have multiple towns and rural communities.
That's kind of a horrific thought of just like PEI megacity. Every inch of the province is covered by buildings and urban sprawl. It's just like
that's actually my worst nightmare.
Dystopia on like the East Coast.
Yeah, low-key, my absolute worst nightmare. I would never visit. I would be too scared to go.
My brain went, the amount of fire numbers that would be required, like the amount of house or property numbers that would be required.
Oh my god, you're right! Oh, I would never be able to do dispatch for that. Holy shit. I didn't even think about that. Oh, I learned this one today. This one's a really cool one. The island has no bears on it, just foxes and coyotes.
I don't think they're far enough north for bears.
Okay?
Some bears swim. Yeah, the north thing's a good point. Okay. All right, he's not. I'll say false.
Okay, you're both going
Or
false?
bears are not there.
Oh, sorry. So
Yeah.
so you guys are going true. That
Oh, okay, yeah.
that it has no
true,
bears
no
on
bears.
it? Okay. You are correct.
Oh, the
But
logic panned out.
it's not that bears were never there. It's that the island's last bear died of old age around 1927 to like 1935.
Oh.
So they have no bears because they were hunted, and then the last few, they're just like, they could just live it out. Basically.
We need to start a petition, bring bears back to PEI.
Negative.
We should.
They would, they would hate it. I think I said that earlier today. I was like, so what you're saying is, next time I visit, I have to bring a bear with me. And they're just like, no, keep your bears. We like being able to walk around, no problem. Like, animals in general aren't really a huge thing there. So even just spotting foxes and coyotes is, like, wild. You can only get to PEI by the other provinces by ferry.
I feel like everywhere has an airport at this point.
Besides the airport.
Oh.
Like, say you're in, like, New Brunswick or Nova Scotia or something, and you want to drive to PEI. Like, you can't do that. You have to ferry. Kind of idea.
Yeah, they're an island.
False. They have a bridge.
They do, in fact, have a bridge.
I was lied to.
So, the Confederation Bridge connects it to New Brunswick. So you do have to go to New Brunswick if you want to take the bridge.
I see.
Yes. Lobster fishing is one of PEI's major industries.
True.
True? Okay.
Sure. Yeah.
True. Okay. You are correct. It's one of PEI's major industries, along with potatoes and tourism. Wombo combo right there.
Tourists really like the lobsters and potatoes.
It's true. That's what they go for. That's why tourism is so big. And honestly, like, I get it. PEI has red soil because of iron oxidation.
True.
True. I'm trying to remember if you said that or not. I'm trying to remember. I would say true.
It is true. The soil's high iron content actually gives it its distinct color and affects some of the potatoes that are there. Anne of Green Gables was based on a real person.
I think that's true. Or I've been bamboozled. My first instinct was true. I guess I'll stick with it.
Okay.
I'll also say true.
Okay. It is false.
Oh.
So,
I was bamboozled.
although it was completely inspired by real surroundings in PEI, she herself is a fictional character.
Wow. I would assume that was based on somebody that they knew.
That's what
Or
I
a
thought. I was
collection
like,
of
it's
somebody.
gotta be based on somebody. But no, it was completely a fictional character. PEI experiences a very weird phenomenon which leaves a purple haze in the sky almost all year round.
Oh, that's so nice. I want to say true. I want it to be true.
Do you?
Maybe. Depends. Is it a chemical related problem?
They just have a load of greenhouses that are putting out purple light. That's causing massive amounts of light pollution. Because there's a few places around here in Ontario that do that.
Okay, alright. So we go true or false?
I'll go false. You didn't say anything about light pollution. It makes it sound like there's this phenomenon of a haze in the air.
So you know how you were just talking about greenhouses?
Oh no, I talked myself out of it, didn't I?
You did! You talked yourself out of it when you should have been talking yourself into it, because it is true. It's actually from the lights used for cannabis greenhouses. Because that is also a thing that is very highly grown there.
Huh.
Yes.
Well, I guess that makes sense.
Yo, y'all ever had that PEI weed?
I
have not.
Yet.
And I am a little scared too, if I'm being honest.
A little scared too.
The potatoes are so high in quality. How high in quality is the weed gonna be? I'm gonna be toasted. I'm gonna be on my ass.
Live on the wild side.
Negative. I am over 30.
Negative.
I no longer live on the wild side. And I try to avoid the wild side at all times. For risk of snap crackle popping my ankles again.
Yeah. They've done that too many times.
If we're still on the topic of PEI, like, Canada was kind of formed as an idea there with the Charlottetown Conference.
Yeah, that's right.
What is the Charlottetown Conference?
Oh, in 1863, 1864, something like that.
Yeah.
There was a big conference that was basically all of the big politicians got together and they sort of discussed the ideas around confederation and basically like what was actually going to happen versus regional governments versus like the federal government. And it's kind of the reason why Canada is the way it is for like our provincial setup, for like why the provinces have so much power versus like say the United States, where the states can't really order the federal government around in terms of what's actually going to happen with the entirety of the country.
Yeah, it's honestly, it's super interesting. So PEI joined the rest of Canada, being its 7th province at the time, on July 1st, 1873.
They were adopted.
They were. They're the adopted kid.
Congratulations, you're being rescued. Do not resist.
True or false? The red fox is Prince Edward Island's provincial animal.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I'll say true.
Yes.
I like the sound of that.
It is, in fact, true. None of us are gardeners, right? Like, none of us know plant names very well or anything?
Nope.
Okay, this might be fun. There is a specific type of orchid that was adopted as PEI's provincial flower in 1947. What is it called? Like, wrong answers only.
Tracheotomy.
That's wild. Okay, that's wild. Was not expecting that.
Potato flower.
Tracheotomy was not on my bingo card. I'm gonna be real. And sorry,
Potato.
Phil, what did you say?
Oh, I said the potato flower.
Potato flower? That's a pretty good guess. It's neither. It's called a lady slipper.
Oh.
So obviously we're all part of the British Commonwealth. Did you know that PEI has an official tartan?
What's a tartan?
Tartan is like the pattern of the actual.
It's the
kilt
pattern.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so like that's a kilt there.
Oh.
That I've sent in chat. So each pattern, different colors, those types of things. So PEI actually has an official tartan.
I don't see why not.
The colors. Oh, even better. Perfect. So yes, this is PEI's tartan. So the colors are all symbolic of the province. So the reddish brown represents the red soil, the green for the grass and the trees, the white is for the caps on the waves, and the yellow is for the sun.
That's very poetic of them. I like that.
Yeah. So Prince Edward Island is 224 kilometers long and 6 to 64 kilometers wide. So it only takes you about 3 hours without stopping to drive from one tip of the island to the other.
Prince Edward Island, Cannonball Run, let's go.
Let's go!
Road trip! Yeah, like, compared to living in Ontario, it's just so overwhelming trying to think of, like, trying to get anywhere.
Yeah.
Just so
It's
big.
like, oh, well, I have to go visit my sister. She's literally like 10 to 11 hours away. You can't get there by car. You have to only go in by train. So it's like, how do you organize that? Like, what do you do? Whereas, you know, PEI, it's like, cool. It's been 3 hours. We saw the whole place. Where do you want to go see again? Like, no point in PEI is more than 16 kilometers from the sea. So the beach is only a short 15-minute drive from any point on the island.
That's
now,
fun. So
most inland point of PEI.
he wants to be the furthest away from the beach.
He's like, you know what?
Yes.
I'm gonna be the exact point of 15 minutes. Ooh. Prince Edward Island does not use oil, natural gas, or other fuels to produce electricity.
Oh, what do they
What
use?
do they use, hamster?
So 99% of the power generated on PEI is from wind farms.
That would be the place to use it.
Like, you're right on the Atlantic. That's like the perfect spot for it.
Use those oceans to their advantage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that's so cool.
Lobster season happens twice a year in PEI.
I would say hopefully 2. Gives you more options.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, I also think true.
Yeah. So yeah, it occurs from May until June. And then again from mid-August to mid-October.
Wow.
That's a pretty long run.
That is. So what did they skip then? Sorry, what was in the middle?
So basically it kicks out July.
Yeah. And then
like,
half of August.
Yeah, first half of August. And then it kicks out the rest of October, November, December, January, February, March, April.
I imagine it's not safe out there in the winter.
I mean, I would assume not, but you know. Also, did you know that PEI actually has the highest sales tax in Canada? Take a guess at what it's at.
Oh.
So like here in Ontario, what is it, 13%?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, so guess where PEI's is.
I'll say 23.
Lower.
Oh. I was trying to go
I'll say 15.
Are you Googling it?
No, why? What is it?
You're dead on. It's at 15%.
What? I was like, I'll say 2 higher than Ontario. That sounds reasonable.
Well, right on the money. Yeah, PEI as well as the rest of the Maritimes actually charge the most amount of sales tax in the whole country.
What do they get that we don't get?
I know, that's what I want to know.
I'm nettled at 13% being our sales tax, but at the same time, like, it being 15% is a lot nicer for, like, doing maths. For when you have to, like, how much do I need
That
to
is a really good point. I don't like math to begin with, and I'm not good at math, but I feel like I do a lot better with math at 15% versus our 13.
Oh, for sure. Why use a prime? Why do we have to use a prime number?
Yeah, I don't understand that. Ooh, take a guess at how many copies of Anne of Green Gables have been sold. I'll give you a hint. It's in the millions.
I'll say 17 million.
Okay.
I'll go 23 again.
Over 23, sorry?
I'll say 23, yeah.
It's over 50 million copies.
Wow.
Wow.
Have been sold.
It's all those elementary schools that are buying books.
Charlottetown Festival actually features an Anne of Green Gables musical as well.
Oh, that's smart of them. I'm sure people would love to do that.
Yeah, it's been running since 1965.
Wow.
So it's
I wonder how long you would have to live there before you would get so sick of Anne of Green Gables.
Like, that's what I want to know. Like, I want to know if any PEI people are out there and they're just like, you know what? We're going to make up a new folktale and we're going to tell everyone this and everyone's going to forget about Anne of Green Gables. For the longest time, I thought that Pippi Longstocking and Anne of Green Gables were the same thing.
Yes, me too.
For so long. And I don't know, like, I feel like obviously that's a unanimous thing in here, but I don't know if that's also a thing for any other Canadians that are listening. Like, did you also think they were the same thing or not? But yeah, the Anne of Green Gables musical has been running since 1965, and it is the longest running musical in Canada. The musical first played at the Confederation Center for Arts. That's insane. You can visit the Anne of Green Gables house.
But nobody lived there.
So the book, obviously that was published like 1908.
Wait, did they build a house based off of the book?
So it looks like it is. It looks like it's a house that inspired the book.
Oh, okay, that's a bit better than them. Oh, we have this really popular thing. Let's build a house.
Let's build a house for this. Yeah. So the book, which was published 1908, is set specifically in PEI near Cavendish Beach, and you can now visit the house that inspired the book, as it's now like an actual National Historic Site.
Get to go inside?
I don't know if you can go inside anymore. Oh, you can! Carefully restored to reflect the details of the novel, allowing visitors to immerse themselves in the story's setting. Inside, you can explore the rooms and furnishings that were described in the book, creating a space that feels like Anne could have actually lived there.
Aw.
Huh.
I would like Anne to sign my copy of Anne of Green Gables that I will obtain on my trip.
Guess how many lighthouses are on Prince Edward Island?
One for every single point around the base.
Okay, which would be
30.
Okay.
I'll say like 40. That sounds about right.
It's actually higher.
I don't know.
Than both of those.
Higher.
So
both of us together, or
no, not quite. So there are 63 lighthouses on PEI. However, 35 of those are still active to this day. All the other ones that aren't active anymore are marked as heritage lighthouses. Unfortunately, that's all I have for you today. I know this episode was a bit short for one of our guest episodes especially, but I'd just genuinely like to say another huge thank you to our guests for joining me and humoring me by answering all those questions. Even if you've never been to Prince Edward Island, hopefully this gives you some insight into how beautiful it is and to absolutely book a trip there to find out more. Before we go, we actually have some questioners that I'd like to answer from our listeners. So our first one comes from that guy JC, and he asks, have locals reported any sightings of ghost ships or aberrations? So JC, absolutely. But there's one particular ghost ship that's actually the most well known. It's called the Ghost Ship of Northumberland Strait. Its sightings go back all the way to 1786, somewhere around there. Also, UFOs are regularly spotted there. I can't give you a whole lot more than that right now, since likely a few of these things are going to be featured in some upcoming episodes. Our next question is from Peter Taylor TX, and he asks, are there any fake stories locals tell to visitors that are fully made up just to mess with them? Sadly, Peter, I couldn't find anything on this front, but a lot of people from PEI, or honestly the Maritimes in general, are usually too nice to mess with people instead of just straight up helping them and just getting them to move along. And our third question also comes from that guy JC, and he asks, what's a folktale locals like to share with visitors about Prince Edward Island? So I'd probably say the most popular would be Anne of Green Gables, which, as you guys heard in this episode, actually has a book. I'd highly recommend giving it a read. It is pretty good. We are usually forced to read it in elementary schools here. But yeah, I would still recommend it because it's a decent read. So just to let everyone know, we're taking a brief pause next week and switching from Monday afternoons to Wednesday mornings for our releases. When I return, we'll be venturing into the Nahanni Valley, where one of its most fearsome predators waits for us. This has been What Lurks North. Stay safe out there.